A natureza tem dos seus mistérios. Por vezes, uma simples planta pode ter um valor medicinal que nem sonhamos possível. Falamos com alguns goeses que praticam uma medicina alternativa baseado nestas plantas e curando as mais diversas maleitas sem a ajuda dos nossos medicamentos tradicionais. É uma arte que vale a pena conhecer.
Mainly what our science says is we should not see that patient or person should always be healthy, and if a person is ill, then only he should be cured. So as far as possible we try here for positive health, even how to keep the person healthy, not only patient healthy, how to keep a person healthy. This is the main principle of Ayurveda.
Ayurveda basically is the science of life, or you can say the process of how life can go.
I have come to believe that 75% of the disease is in our mind rather than body.
Ayurveda also concerns about the healing of the body as a whole rather than just that particular ailment, because we say that the mind has to be healed first.
That word itself, has got, it covers the whole description of Ayurveda. Ayur is life, Veda is science, it is a science of life. Detailed study of what is good for your health, what is bad for your health, what is harmful, what is unharmful.
He or she has a headache, then do you think Ayurveda or something will help? Because Ayurveda will take time. He or she has to take allopathy medicine. He has to take some pop-up a pill to go and attend a meeting.
But that's the psychology of the people. If they take one tablet, then if there is a headache, suppose they take one crocin paracetamol, immediately there is relief. Even in allopathy there is immediate relief. Only the one should have full faith, concentration and patience for that.
Allopathy just gives relief. It will just give relief for some time, but that ailment will remain. Now, going to the root of the ailment, that is what Ayurveda or naturopathy does.
Ayurveda believes that our body is made up of systems, just as allopathy believes. Respiratory system, digestive system. We call it as respiratory system is called as pranavaha srotas. Srotas means system. Digestive system is called annavaha srotas. Urinary system is mutravaha srotas. Mutra means urine. So similarly, these are all systems.
Even if you can see patient wise, our OPD and IPD, outdoor patients and indoor patients, they are increasing day by day, because people are totally aware of Ayurvedic treatment. They know there are no much side effects for this treatment, and the disease is basically cured right from the root. So no recurrence, major recurrence of the disease.
Understanding is there that in the society that Ayurveda doesn't cause side effects. The basic reason is that. You got my point. But ultimately it doesn't work because your diagnosis is wrong.
It is basically science of life originating based on the atmospheric conditions, the availability of the herbs or whatever there, the mother nature's blessings on that particular area, that village or whatever, and accordingly that is the medication. So it may be Chinese, it is based on those Chinese this thing according to their atmospheric conditions, their genetic constitutions and all this stuff. In India it will be Ayurveda. The North India will follow a different form of Ayurveda. The South India will form a different form of Ayurveda. Goa follows a different form of Ayurveda. The same Ayurveda, which Ayurvedic medicines which will work in Goa may not work in Delhi. Cleansing processes and all is same, but the thing is, like we say, we eat a lot of fish in Goa. So, but the people in Delhi will eat a lot of chicken and mutton there. So, the medication dosage will differ in Goa and that in Delhi.
It's a bitter one. It's a deworming agent. So, if you take an egg cell, you will vomit out. It's bitter. You will vomit out. So, once or twice vomiting is harmful for the body. This is Kiraita, commonly called Kiraita. In botany it is called Androgaphis paniculata, and just take the juice of it. So you boil it up and then you can put it with sugar candy, because just mere juice is very bitter, and twice a week is very good for deworming. Then for stomach upset, this is very good. So for basic good digestion, This is excellent. Globalized world, people feel they should not take the directly. They take the used product. They use the pharmaceutical products in Ayurvedic medicines. It has been there. This is locally called vattelang, mentha. This is excellent for cold, for stomach upset, and for cooling. It's very cooling. For cold, usually you boil it up with many other household condiments and spices like coriander, tulsi, jeera, and then you make a kada of it and have it. But for stomach upset, this can be taken as a chutney. And the best thing what I do it these days in this hot summer is boil this up, the leaves, boil it up, strain the water, keep it, and then mix it up with little lime juice and serve it. It's excellent cooling drink, good for the summer. The very common sadafuli, they are available in two colors, the purple one and the white one. The purple one is botanically called Catharanthus roseus, and the other one is alba, Catharanthus alba. The alkaloids from it are used for cancer, and the leaves are used against diabetes. But this alkaloids are quite, I would say it is not advisable to use directly as home medicine, because you don't know the quantity, how much is to be taken, and cancer and diabetes are both serious diseases. So these plants are used, it has to be protected, it has to be conserved and preserved, because the alkaloids are used in the commercial pharmaceutical world. But the leaves are used for diabetes, 1 leaf a day they use it, this alba one. The roots, the alkaloids from the roots, so directly you cannot consume it. Here are few spices from the kitchen which are used for household medicines. Let me start with this onion. Onion, you can grate it, get the juice of it, and with sugar to children and for elders you can give for congestion. When you have congestion with cold, that's a very good medicine to heal the congestion. Also during the heat, if you take the onion, just crush it up and take it in your pocket in this heat, you don't get sunstrokes. Moreover, the onion is cooling and it kills the bacteria which when we have heavy meals, and that's the reason onion is used in the salads. It is called tupmeri. It's a, you use it, it's a seed of this tulsi, which can be utilized with water. You soak it in water with cold milk, you have it. It's very good, refreshing during the summer months. This one again is a very common tamarind. Besides having it, using it in the kitchen, the warm syrup of it, they call it rasam. It is used against cold. With a juice of it is made with pepper, little bit of jeera, that is used to stimulate the stomach, and you can use it for against cold. But another very good use of this tamarind juice is to cure the hangover after a heavy drink. A person who is drunk up, give him a glass of tamarind juice, it's good for him. You can make a kada of pepper, jeera, this is kothmir powder, that is coriander powder, this is tulsi, and a little bit of onion also you can put, little bit of turmeric or haldi you can put, make a decoction of it. It's excellent for cold, cough, for reducing fever. That's very nice for fever. This haldi, turmeric, is universally known for against the swelling. Another thing, it's good with for skin. We have been using with sandalwood powder, haldi is the paste is put over the body. It's good for skin.
Well, this is the aloe vera, which is in India is known as the kumari. Now, this plant is used from various reasons, right from cosmetics to liver problems. The best thing about aloe vera is it is grown very plentifully in India and commercially very viable. A small leaf can give you a whole plant, and it is usually this leaf is skinned and the juice inside is used for preparing various things like face packs, or it is used in medicine as well. In case of liver problems, it is used to treat also cirrhosis and people who suffer from alcoholic liver cirrhosis as well.
Aloe vera comes from the cactus family, but it is thick and juicy inside. There are a lot of advantages of having aloe vera growing in your garden. This is also called the miracle plant, because from one shoot of aloe vera you can have so many cures for so many different ailments. Aloe vera is very good for skin burns. In case you have a burn, you run water over it. When it soothes down, you just take one part of aloe vera, you break it off and you rub the gel. If you do it for a week, you won't even have scars remaining of your burn, because aloe vera has healing properties which de-scar and your skin will become smooth. Aloe vera also treats many skin problems like psoriasis, and it's an anti-wrinkle. If you take it internally, it cleans up your skin in such a beautiful way, you won't have wrinkles. But aloe vera works very slowly, so you have to do it at least over a period of 3 to 6 months. Aloe vera is used in medicines, in herbal medicines, because it has 6 antiseptic properties. So it is used in medicines. And if you take it internally, especially in the summers, it cools your system also. I will show you now how you can use aloe vera first thing in the morning. You take 1.5 inch of aloe vera, you slice it open. As you open, you will have a soft pulp coming out of it. You scoop it up. You can scoop out this sticky substance. You can add honey to this, mix it with honey and have it every morning, first thing every morning. This is what you can do to keep yourself looking young and beautiful for the rest of your life. You can put a teaspoon of honey also, because honey detoxifies and it cleanses the bowels, and it is basically removes all the toxins. So if you can't have this because it has no taste, you can use a little bit of honey to flush out the system. You can put so much. Mix it and have it. It has no taste, it's tasteless. This will flush out all the toxins from your body. Whatever we have during the day has a lot of toxins like teas, coffees, alcohol, red meats. They have a lot of toxins. So when you have this first thing in the morning before having your tea or coffee, this will flush out all the toxins from your body. In the olden days, they used to have tulsi growing at the entrance of the house. The whole idea was because it has medicinal properties. So any air which passes through the tulsi plant would purify the house. So everybody in the house would breathe clean, pure, detoxified air. Tulsi is used as a medicine to get rid of throat infections. It's very good for your throat. Then they make these medicines when you have a bad cold and all. They put tulsi few leaves and you boil and you can take it. You can drink that solution and it will soothe your throat. Tulsi also purifies water. So if you have a tank of water which you're not very sure whether it's clean and you need to drink it, if you put few leaves of tulsi, you can be guaranteed that all the bacteria are dead and that water is good enough to drink.
There are different forms of natural medicines or Ayurveda. Every person follows a different path.
Now you will find certain Vaidyas or people who practice Ayurveda, then you will always hear, "Are he gives medicines for jaundice, he gives medicines for stone, he gives medicines for eyes. You go to him, he is good in brain disorders. He is good in this. He is good for paralysis. You go there, he treats only for paralysis." Why? Because he has his own developed medicines, which is mostly comes from their forefathers.
हे झाड वखदाचें हेजें नांव सायकिंदोळ. हेजे आमी साल काडटाय अशें करून काडप ही तासून काडली मागीर ती सुकोवपाची. सुकयली ती शिजोवप आनी त्यो डायबिटी मनीस कोण आहा ताका ती शिजोवन एक कप भर पियोन दिवप. दिसाक एक फावटी तें दिसतो दिवप पिवपाक शिजोवन. मागीर तेणें ती डायबिटी काबार जाता. हें वखद गांवां मेळना म्हणटा तें हांवें मेळना म्हूण हिंगा रोयल्लें बऱ्या पडटा म्हणून. तें म्हाका बऱ्या पडलें. तें मुगेले बायलेक जेवणाक घास मारलो आनी हें वखद दिलें आनी हांवें बायले बरी केली. ती वखदां आमगे अशें करून कोण जाणटी मनीस आसलो न्हू त्या मनशान ती आमकां दाखोवन दवरली. हें एक बऱ्या पडटा, तेका बऱ्या पडटा, डायबिटी खंय बऱ्या पडटा, तुगेले मुतखड्या खंय बऱ्या पडटा, ती सगळी सांगून दवरली. ती आमी आतां सामान राखून दवरली म्हणजे ती आमी जाणाय वखदां. आनी ती हाडून आमी हे भाशेन सुकोवन कोण लोकांक बऱ्या पडटे भाशेन कोण दिताय. ही मुगे बायल आनी मुगे दोगांय भुरगीं. हांव ना जाल्यार ही वखदां ती सगळीं जाणाय आनी ती कोण इला दिताय बरे भाशेन. कशें पिवपाचें, कशें शिजोवपाचें तें सगळें सांगून दिताय.
आतां ते भुरगे अशे खंय तरी भोंवन कितें तरी मागीर अचानक तांकां जाता न्हिदले जाता रातचे न्हिदल्यार सुद्दां न्हिजे टायमार सुद्दां अशें उलटी जाता, संडास जाता आनी एकदम अशें पोटासून वयर अशें चडोन येता कितें अशें पेटको असो चडोन येयलो ताका आमी पेटक्यांची निर्मळी म्हणटा. ते पेटक्यांचे निर्मळे कितें करप हो तिणो आसता अशें हाड्यांक आसता लायल्लो. हे लवंग्यो मिरसांगो सात घातल्यो, ही मिरयां सात घालपाची आनी हो बरो पालो अशें बरें ह्या घाटण्यार बी अशें वांटून बरो बारीक करपाचो, रस काडपाचो तेजो आनी बरो पिवपाक दिवपाचो ताका. ते बी उलटी जावन गेले तर आनी एक तोच पालो आनी एकदां दिवपाचो. तिक्यान तेजे थांबले तर रोकडे थांबता आनी बरें जाता. ते निर्मळी म्हणटा ताका आमी पेटक्याची. तेच निर्मळेचे हे वखद तेणी कमी जाता. मागीर डॉक्टरा कडसून वचपाची गरज ना. आतां कितें अशें पोटान दुखलें, निर्मळी जाली आनी कितें जालें तर कितें अशें आमकां गांवठी करून दितले न्हू आमकां खबर आसा. आनी आमकां दिल्लें आमच्या आवय बापायन तें आमकां खबर आसा. आमकां ते आवय बापायन शिकयलां तशेंच भायल्यांनी कोणी शिकोवंक ना. आतां ते भुरग्याचे अशें पोटान चावता आनी ते तांबडे रगत पडलेले सारके पडटा, बुळबुळीत अशें संडास जाता. ताका मोडशी म्हणटा आमी. ते रगत म्हणून भिवपाचें नासता, ते मोडशी. दुदान दूद अशें घातलें वाटयेन का तेतून लिंबू पिळपाचो. लिंबू पिळ्ळ्या उपरांत जाड जाता तें सोमतेच जाड जाता. खूब टायम दवरूंक जायना, बेगीन पिवपाचें मागीर कमी जाता पोटान. 2-3 टायम घेतले तर पुरो. तेच आतां मोडशी जाल्या आनी हरशीं कितें जाल्यार मागीर डॉक्टरांक दाखोवचेंच पडटा न्हू तें.
हेजें नांव यळमाची साल म्हणटा आनी घोटींक धाडो म्हणून भितर घालता आनी 2 तरांचे आनी फेणी काच्ची भितर घालता. अशें रगात दाट तर जायत जाल्यार हेजो खतखतो आनी शोक मारता आनी हें पोटान घेवप आनी तर संदी घट जायत जाल्यार हें लावपाचें धरून काडपाचें मागीर रक्त शुद्ध जाता. आनी हेजें सबंद आंग दुखात जाल्यार हेजो शोक मारपाचो खतखतो. ही टिकेची साल आनी हेका म्हणटा म्हार कुस्को म्हणून ह्या झाडाक. हाड मोडला मागीर अशें आतां हातीनच मी बगता. हे खडे सुटलें तर मी हातीनच बघता रबरार करता आनी मोडलें जाल्यार तरी बी अशें हें करता. तें भरपाक एक म्हयनो वयता कित्याक तेका मोडलेलें तें जोडोन भितर मास जावंक जाय न्हू तें एक म्हयनो वयता.
बाळरोगापासून येता सुत्ता जी बारीक जाता तकली हुलापता पांय हुलापता ताका लागून येता. 7 झाडां आसता ती पानां काडून हाडपाची झोडोवपाची सुका घालपाची फावटी इतलें काडपाचें दिसातून फावटी वखद घेवप सांजचें सकाळचें दूद घालपाचें वाटपाचें परत दूद घालपाचें फिरवपाचें आनी पिवपाचें ताका बिकार कांय ना.
Nanomolecular technology in Ayurveda has been there for past ages because it has been written in the scriptures that there are some particular medicines which are made with with a rolling of a mortar and a pestle. If you do it 16 times, 1, 2, like the 16 times, then the medicine has been written as that will work. It will be the best. But 16 and a little more here, and that becomes poison. The calculation has been so perfect that even if a little change, then that is based because of the nanomolecular technology, as well as the minerals used in Ayurvedic medicines are all based on the nanomolecular technologies, which we call today nanomolecular technologies. I don't know what it was called, Sukshma Shastra at those in those times.
In daytime, what you are doing is you are moving around. But usually the tendency is what people who go for jobs and all, night time whole family is there with you. So you just have a nice strong dinner. And most of the people skip their breakfast, which is very bad. Because when you skip the breakfast, you straight away have suppose lunch at 2 o'clock and if you had dinner at, you are almost for 18 hours you are on empty stomach. You are not utilizing the acid in the stomach.
Whatever food you want to have it when your body tells you to do it. Your body will tell you at one particular time that you are hungry. Just because the food is placed in front of you, just hog it or start eating it. That's not correct. When your body says, when you actually feel hungry, you should eat. Like sometimes we feel hungry at 12 o'clock. And then we say, no, it's not yet 1, so let's wait for lunchtime. The lunchtime is not the clock time. Never follow the clock in your wrist, but follow the biological clock which is in your body.
Food is like fuel to our body. So when you have a heavy breakfast, you move out for your jobs or whatever you do in your day-to-day life. So what you are doing is you are consuming that fuel. You are spending, as in dietary this we call it as calories. Suppose you consume 1000 calories in the morning at the breakfast. So you are consuming those calories. So by 1 o'clock your stomach is, then you have your lunch.
We say that tongue is a main culprit for all the diseases. As my slogan, my mission statement of my clinic goes, that ease the diseased. I never call it as disease, I call it as disease. It is when you are diseased means you are not at ease. So being at ease is the best way, and to be at ease, never eat with your tongue, but eat with your brain.
Because our body always reacts to things when it goes over limit.
We buy a car, Okay, we know that so and so is the rate of it. Then we service it every 3 months or or any small here and there occurs, we try to service it. Why do we do it? Just because we have to maintain that particular vehicle in a perfect condition. What do we do to our body? We never ever pay attention because we are not paid a penny, a single penny. We take it for granted.
So the basic principle is very simple. Our stomach, our body has got a very selfish nature. Whatever it doesn't need, it never tries to keep inside. So it will try to look for it to throw it out. And then that extra accumulation of acid or pith in the stomach is called acidity.
Tree is there, that tree, say there is a tree, say it's disease, it's some disease, say it's a tree. When you prune it, that becomes normal medication. But what Ayurveda does is it doesn't prune it, but it uproots it totally from the deepest root, even in the singlest root of possible.
There is a shlok. If you want, I can even recite it. Hita hitam sukham dukkham ayusatasya hita hitam. Hit means good, ahit means bad, sukh means happiness. What makes you unhappy? Physically, mentally. Ayusatasya, ayu means your life. What is good and bad for your life is described in Ayurveda.
Como viram, há inúmeras plantas, por vezes no nosso próprio quintal, que podem substituir os medicamentos tradicionais. Ar fresco, muita água e comida saudável já é meio caminho andado. Da próxima vez que tiver uma constipação, uma dor de dentes ou uma dor de cabeça, por que não tentar uma destas alternativas? Nós cá estaremos, como sempre, daqui a 15 dias para mais um Contacto Goa.